The fact that we are here and talking about this video and this topic makes makes no sense howsoever. But then if you really think about it, ऐसा हो रहा है आजकल कि लोग अपने पैशन और अपने पैशन के वर्ड को इतनी बुरी तरीके से मिक्स कर देते हैं. They actually don't know what is the meaning of actual word passion means. So we are going to dive into this and talk more about it. Quote is, quit your job and follow your passion. When you really think about it, ये जो कोट है तुम्हें एक बहुत फील गुड एनर्जी दे रहा है. इट्स लाइक कि इसमें एक डिटर्मिनेशन, एक विलिंगनेस, एक ऐसी एनर्जी है जो तुम्हारे मन में और जाके ये चीज़ सोच रही है एंड ये चीज़ को पॉइंट आउट कर रही है जो तुम्हें बिल्कुल भी पसंद नहीं है अपनी जॉब में. सो देन यू गो अहेड एंड से दैट यू नो व्हाट, दैट्स इट, आई एम गोइंग टू क्विट माई जॉब टुडे एंड जस्ट फॉलो माई पैशन. बट wait a minute, let's think about this for 1 second. Are you really going to quit your job and then pursue your passion? Is your passion this weak that you will have to, just leave something which is kind of necessary at this point and in this age? If you really think that quote makes any sense to you, I mean, the fact that I have also seen a lot of videos, a lot of videos on this topic, and they're just they are putting so much pressure on this going to quit my job and going to pursue my passion. I don't give a shit about corporate ladder. I don't want to do that. Let's re-switch and do something which makes sense to us and which is important to us. Because एक टाइम आ जाता है अपनी एक repetitive job में, and I understand that very well because I'm also a person who is doing a full-time job and I understand कि कहाँ से ये सब ख्याल और ये थॉट्स आते हैं दिमाग में. लेट्स जस्ट जैसे कि जो लोग सोचते हैं कि हम अपनी जॉब क्विट कर देते हैं एंड देन वी कैन जस्ट गो अहेड एंड परस्यू योर पैशन विदाउट इवन गिविंग इट अ सिंगल थॉट. एंड ऑल्सो जो यूट्यूबर्स हैं जो ये सब वीडियोज़ बनाते हैं, एंड आई अंडरस्टैंड कि वो लोग भी ऐसी ऑडियंस को टारगेट करना चाहते हैं जो कि बहुत वल्नरेबल, डेस्परेट है अपनी जॉब को छोड़ने के लिए, बिकॉज उनके लिए वो जॉब का मीनिंग और वो जॉब का सेटिस्फैक्शन बिल्कुल ज़ीरो हो जाता है इस टाइम पे. एंड आई थिंक उन लोगों के मन में फिर एक ये होप जागती है कि वी कैन ऑल्सो डू इट, वी कैन ऑल्सो क्विट आवर जॉब एंड just do something which makes us very happy, because happiness index itna down ho jata hai us samay pe. You might have somebody who is depending on you for income in the house and who is a person who is totally depending upon you for any source of income, and this will be a very tedious and very critical step to take. So I think it should be a discussion between all the parties involved, and there should be a thorough discussion, and then you can just arrive to your final destination. If you want to continue for some months and then quit, save something up and then go to that path. And it is an uplifting feeling, but you have to, I think, plan it in advance a lot. Old people who love their 9 to 5 come at me and please tell me, who are you guys? If you come at me and say, you know what, Shivleen, who are you to say that we love our job and we cannot wait to get back to the office? So it's not for those people, it's just for some people who really want to do something with drive. And let me say this, this is a disclaimer, that there is no problem in doing a 9 to 5 and climbing a corporate ladder and go ahead and ahead in future in one company. That is totally fine. If that's something that makes you happy, which is great. But I think the data will differ to say. I think a lot of people, if you see this report right here, says that 90% of Americans are going to quit their job if these things are not met and these benefits are not given to them. So that is something which I think corporate people should talk about, and why people are leaving their job, and some YouTubers are feeding it their insecurities and telling them to pursue your passion. They say this once and be very clear about that. It is very much okay to have a 9 to 5 and to really like it. I think there are some people I've also met in my work life, that people who want to who want to climb this corporate ladder and they make good amount of money, good for them, and it is going great for them, and it's just great. There is nothing wrong with that. But I think we live and we are grown and brought up in that system who teaches us to what it's like to be an employee, but not what it's like to be an owner of something. I think you can all agree that Indian education system is designed like that. We can learn from our mistakes and change it. So there is a new education policy and I think it can make significant changes. And of course किसी चीज़ को चेंज करने में बहुत टाइम लगता है, जो कि जिसके साथ एक बहुत पुरानी सिविलाइजेशन एंड एक बहुत पुरानी सोच और काम जुड़ा हो बहुत सारा. बट आई डू थिंक दैट द न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी इज गोइंग टू मेक मच डिफरेंस बिकॉज आई लव दैट the fact that we can actually just read a lot of different subjects. Like you don't have to be a science person to just read physics and chemistry if you like it, and you don't have to be an only commerce person to read economics, and that is a very good step, and I think it can open a lot of doors to a lot of people. But I think right now our education system in our country teaches us to be clerks and employees just like Britishers wanted us to be, and we are just into that wormhole and we have never grown away from that. And there's also this one thing, people do change their jobs and change their careers because some other people are doing it. It's like our parents saying कि अगर वो कुएं में कूद रहा है तो तुम भी कुएं में कूद जाओगे क्या साथ में, कहते थे ना लोग ये. तो ये भी एक मतलब इससे एक लेसन मिलता है that you should actually think about yourself and not how some other person is advancing in their career. If it is not right for you, then it is not for you. You will be saying that why you're saying that the word passion is hideous. I just don't think passion works like that. I think passion fades away, and I think hard work and smart work will work in few of the sort of market value. And the fact कि ये passion word लोगों ने ना इतना बहुत ज़्यादा romanticize कर दिया है that you think like, oh my god, yes, passion, that thing is my passion, this thing is my passion. Try doing that for 100 days. If you can do that for 100 days and you're like, okay fine, maybe that is my passion, that is something I enjoy doing and I don't get bored after doing that. So because the reality is you are going to get bored, you are going to be frustrated, you are going to be overworked, you are going to have to listen to your family who is saying that you don't spend time with us because you're just always doing something, always doing your job and always doing something. The reason you have to ask yourself this question before leaving your 9 to 5 is that, are you financially stable to take that step? I think I've already talked about this in the few minutes ago about the fact that it is very important to have some sort of side income or a second income before you quit your main job, because the fact that if somebody else is depending on you for your income and you yourself are not in the position to just quit and be like, okay, ab sab khatam ho gaya mere paas, you always have to invest in something of yourself, like some kind of business you're starting or something. I think there needs to be a lot of some sort of small amount of fortune so you can invest in your future endeavors. I have always loved this quote, which is hope for the best but prepare for the worst. I think this is one of the best advices I've ever gotten from somebody who was like much senior than me, and he or she gave me that advice. So that person's advice that I still carried within myself. So thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know in the comment section below if you have ever are you a working professional first of all, and if you are, do you ever think about quitting and following this very famous quote is like, quit your job and follow your passion. So do you actually are sometimes you're stuck in this dilemma? And if you are, let's talk about it in the comment section, and also give your views about how you think people who want to quit and pursue their passion can make better choices for themselves. And I will see you in the next video. Salute!